Hello everyone, this is Michael and Kevin once again with round 2 of the Sunderland Armoury event. So this round we have myself on Riptide again and Darren on Uzuri. Just a little pointer, the Uzuri is still a work in progress. It does what Uzuri does. There isn't many of like the super well-known cards, there's no shakedowns or anything like that, but it still poses quite an issue with even the common card on hits. So starting off pretty well.
You've started off pretty aggressive again.
I have to.
Turn 0, you've gone to attack reaction in hand. This is just... I don't think it's going to be as much as what you did last round, but this is definitely going to be a lot more.
I don't care about the razor reflex in hand. I don't care about that. That if I remember correctly, is getting pitched away.
No, if I'm honest with you, I would think... Actually, yeah, you could do it like so many ways. I'd be reserveful with it being turn 0 and put the saving shot on Arsenal, push the damage and the go again. Yeah, so...
Taking forward. Luckily, unlike the last round, we can actually see
the life total, yeah.
Yeah.
I am not going to have to do a lot of editing with this one, thankfully.
Yep, as I say, pitching the razor reflex, loading the searing shots.
Just to see
we draw. I can't. We don't see what we draw. I can't remember what we draw.
Find out after the turn.
Unless I trench it away.
Oh, don't trench it away, dickhead.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
So, like we say, Darren is fairly new with this. He's still figuring out what he wants to do with Uzuri. He hasn't got all the equipment. He's using toxic tips, Mask of
Malicious Manifestations.
Thank you very much. Is that Blossom Spring?
Blossom of Spring and Snapdragon Scales.
Yeah. I really want to get the core for Blossom of Spring for my.
Yes, and that is really pretty. I will say it is quite a nice little. I can't remember
chess
what
piece.
That's the one. It's quite a nice little extended art chess piece.
I like how I struggle with Malicious Manifest and you struggle with chess piece. Nimblism.
Revealing the Nimblism. So a nice little 7 go again.
I like the start of this game already. 7 go again. Yeah. Yours was 6 go again.
One thing I was debating for this match was putting Dreadbore in, because I do have Dreadbore in sideboard for the mirror and any games like that. Here we go. I don't care about equipment. Why do I care about equipment?
The only one you care about is the chess piece, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the skull one cross swap for in this area.
Reveal Premeditate, which I would have really liked in my hand. So
first
whiff of the event so far. We'll say that much.
He's got an inertia, he's got go again.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's Nimble Strike?
Nimble Strike and a Humble.
I was going to say, I can't really see the other card. He's got 2 covered up.
I remember the Humble.
We've got a nice outsiders matchup here.
Yep, so breaking the Blossom and pitching the Nimble Strike to come in with the Humble. Which, what a lot of people might not realise, but Darren is well aware of it. A lot of my turns are so reliant on having that passive reload from cards in hand that it hurts so much on certain turns.
Yeah.
So I need it a lot of the time. Yeah, here we go, like talking about he didn't know if he wanted to go with the Nimble Strike, banishing the Nimblism from Graveyard by closing Chain, or going for the Humble, and I agreed fully that the Humble was probably the best decision there.
Yeah, I mean...
Sigil
from Arsenal. I mean, if it's from hand, you could again the free Arsenal, but he stopped that as well.
Yes, 100%.
He stopped the reload from this as well.
4 go again, showing another little reflex. Sleep Dart and some colour of Bolton Shot in hand, I believe it was a blue.
So what's your thought process going into an Uzuri matchup? It's going to be a lot different from anyone else, I bet.
Going into an Uzuri, it's very... you're sat and you're trying to work out the value of your cards, and in my mind, sat against any Uzuri player, I know all they need is a 2-card hand, or a card in hand, a card in arsenal, and they can still threaten 6 damage or more.
How do you deal with the isolates? Do you just try and make sure you've always got traps at the reserve, or do you block 3 and keep 1 trap at the reserve?
A lot of the time, I don't really mind because there's not many of the on-hits that bother me. The humbles are really annoying. I'm not going to lie, the humbles can be a real pain sometimes. Some of the other cards is like Hull's a good card. It's quite nice. Doesn't pay for the ability, of course, because it can't. But
we could be looking at your messages right now, popping up on your phone.
Yeah, it's from a girlfriend. It's fine. I can't even remember seeing the messages pop up on my phone. So if you're watching this, I do apologise. But
was it not Tom sending you more nudes? Because I get that all the time.
It wasn't Tom, unfortunately, but that would have been Messenger, not Instagram.
He sends them to me on everything.
Right.
OnlyFans, just at the window.
Let's not incorporate that into the video. This is YouTube, not Twitter.
Couldn't care less.
I don't think I was very happy about that draw.
I was going to say, you looked at that card as if you used the Skullbone, like, can I opt this away, please?
Yeah, just a nice little fall.
I'm guessing no buff-ups while it looks in your face there.
I think I was trying to play a very... I think this turn was quite a... I wanted to sit and just chill for a turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the sigil, I can see the list of inertia, the codex. Like, I didn't mind. I didn't mind just having a single turn off because I wanted to pay for the quiver.
It's 2 sigils already. You didn't pay for the quiver last time, did you?
No, I didn't need it. But this time I'm getting rid of... Because I looked at my hand and I was like, right, I have a blue bolt and shot, a codex, and a list with inertia. It's not a very valuable turn, regardless of what I do.
Bolt and shot, sleeper, saving shot.
Yes.
Did you fire a remorseless that one, or...?
There is a remorseless in there.
I think I would have went for that one.
It's...
Oh, Uzuri, so, I would have definitely went for the exact same there.
No, so in my head, if I want the remorseless, it's better to get that off of a codex.
Yeah, it's
because
not that sleep dot. Even Red in the Ledger and Remorseless doesn't do much to an Uzuri unless you know it's going to be aggro.
100%, yes.
Most of them aren't that aggro. They're just quite... It's a little bit like Icelander. You've got to be a good player and a smart player to know what you want to do. And
100%.
Uzuri is that one that I never know what to do except sleep
yes.
dot.
Here we see the dreaded Isolate.
Oh, God.
So we go blocking 2. Again,
could have been an ace.
Should have been an ace strike.
Could have been blocking 3.
Yeah, at some point, but another humble, and I'm not too happy about it. But let's go tripwire trap.
Oh, so you're managing to get the full 6?
Yeah. So trigger Riptide, pin. Dealing the 1 damage, and either players want to lose these on hit effect, but this full block regardless.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's asking, do you want that card out your hand?
Yeah.
But yeah, the tripwire traps have come in very handy in quite a few matches. This match especially.
Don't have fucking know.
Especially when they're sat with no cards in hand and they've just switched in like a shakedown or, like some big attack, and it's quite... It can be a bit threatening, but then you just go tripwire trap on Arsenal. They can't pay it, and then they're just stuck. And it's like, okay, so I'm taking 2, but I've came back with 1 chip damage and no one hit. Yep, here we see.
Yeah, for saying so. It's kind of mid-range, isn't it, this one that he's built up? It's kind of, he's hoping for the on-hits, he's hoping for blocks, and you're just going to go fucking lol.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even see you.
Getting the reloads from playing the Razor Reflex, getting the Riptide reload, which again is huge on any turn. It's so
essentially
nice.
A Bolton shot with its own on-hit.
Yeah, it's so nice just to be able to go, yeah, I'm going to get my go again, but I'm also going to get this reload.
And I'm also going to get the on-hit of this arrow.
Yes.
So it's like Bolton shot on top of Saving shot.
100%.
Pushing 3 more damage as well, so this is going to be for 8 total. That's nasty.
And the one thing I got worried about here is Darren was asking if does it count as having go again, or does it need to hit to get the go again?
Mm-hmm.
Which in my head straight away, I was like, he's got a Frailty Trap. And again, we see the Frailty Trap. So straight away in my head, I was like, that is really annoying. I want to get this infecting shot out of my arsenal now. But luckily, best card in Riptide, I still have no trench.
Frailty Trap though, so...
It's really good.
Yeah, it's so underused. Like, people...
Spider's Bite.
Spider's Bite, first one in the game.
Having a good old 50-50 deck, I don't care.
See, I
I
was
care
into
about this though.
What's
Another isolate.
Oh god.
It is a yellow one.
With a Frailty Trapper, I was using them into Lexi and no one was understanding why. It's like, with Voltaire plus 1 Bolton shot, shut down the turn. Of course you fucking going to.
100%.
So he's going to Uzuri in 2 here.
Death.
Oh! Cheeky.
Which, at this point, I believe my hand was quite good, so I was just, I'll take it all. And I get a nice old Frailty thrown at me, which I don't think affected the turn too much. It did prevent a little bit of damage, but it wasn't huge amounts.
I think against Riptide I'd have chose Inertia, because I mean, Frailty, it depends what your deck is. I suppose you know what you want more than the other one.
Oh, this was the disgusting turn. Less with Blood Rot, less with Blood Rots, less with Inertia. Let's pitch for this Infecting Shot for 14, 13 because of Frailty.
So 13 plus another 6, 19 if this hits fully.
And an Inertia.
And get rid of the
Yes.
last one at the end of the turn.
So in my head at this point, it was like either way, no matter which token I get, I can still pull off my turn.
How big was your smirk right now?
Honestly, I felt quite bad. And in
So
my head,
quite big.
in my head, I was like, do I trench away the Infecting Shot and load the Sleep Dart instead?
Yeah.
But then I was like, it would be quite funny to give someone 3 Blood Rots. So I just went with the 3 Blood Rots instead. Blocking 2 with the little Blade Break equipments.
Got sink below there.
Yep, moving for the sink below. So currently blocking 6.
Still going to be taking 7, i.e. 13. I would have blocked up more if I'm honest with you. For a turn like that, I feel like I would have just went all out block.
We were, well, Darren was working out a little bit of maths at the point, seeing if anything was worth keeping. And as we see, getting 3 Blood Rots and an Inertia.
He is still keeping up. I mean, for learning Uzuri, he has picked it up quite.
100%.
Because I remember having a game with him for practice, and even I was getting like absolutely insane.
He thought he got it Frailty from me there as well.
No, it's yours back now. You can't just give him the Frailty and keep with them, unfortunately, as much as we'd like to. Well, I see a Shred in there. My God, I hate Shreds.
Shred can be quite annoying, but for me, even if I use one of my reactions and it gets shredded,
trigger,
I don't care because, as you say, I still get my trigger.
That's the main thing for you. With me, I tried Ronnie again. Come on the channel, please. I was testing your Bravo. I think you should repeal us by coming on the channel.
He'll be on the channel at some point. Cut down the size here. Luckily, I blocked against the Rat Bravo, and I just took the sets because it has no one here now.
Okay.
So it's if you've got 4 or more cards in hand and that hits, you discard a card.
That's alright then. That's a good card if we're against the likes of me and you, because sometimes we do like to keep a whole hand.
Nice little conversation here about you need to take your 3 Blood Rots first, mate.
Jesus Christ, so much damage
This was the turn that gave me complete control in the match.
Well, I went against Uzuri with Ronnie's Bravo, like you were saying before, and shredded all 3 defense reactions.
Yeah.
And one of them was a Staunch.
It's such a good card. And I've seen a lot of the lists aren't running them anymore. A lot of the Uzuri lists now aren't running them because they want to go
more aggro and more block.
More aggro,
There's another shred.
more stall, So I sat and helped Darren build the deck. I helped start with the base. And then Darren's kind of going with his own flow now and figuring out which way he wants to play it, which I'm quite happy. We're getting a few new players in the area now, so I'm really happy with how it's done that.
We had 12 or 13, didn't we? On Monday. That's a kind of good number, I think.
Like, of which 4 were new players?
Yes. Stephen, Andy, Darren, one of them, and Keir.
Keir being a new Levia player. Definitely going in deeper.
I admire anyone who goes for Levia
100%.
and sticks with it as well.
Yes.
I mean, I was on Kano against Keir, and I honestly, I don't think they've done anything wrong in the sense of they were trying to go aggro, but they just sideboarded wrong.
Yeah, so again, it's kind of rough to come back from this at this point. Like
7-19.
Yeah, so as the games went on, the life total has just got bigger and bigger between the two of us, and I think it was because of that 13 on hit 3 blood rots.
Yeah, I think I would have blocked more. If you could have fully blocked that, I would have just...
It's trying to keep tempo though, isn't it?
It is, but at the same time, that is one of your big turns, and you're not going to say that turn after turn.
No, but again, I'm pretty sure this was quite a nice hand. I can't remember what I asked. I think it was a tripwire trap.
Because either way, you've lost tempo because you're having a block now. So you'd rather keep as much health as possible. So you've lost tempo no matter what.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, just block out, save some of that life for later on. Maybe you might live on one from one of their turns and have like a really good 3-card hand.
Yeah, so...
That Trent doing wonders for you again.
Yeah, it's such a nice card.
Is that a Rainmaker's as I see?
It might be, and a sigil.
I don't know why I'm trying to tilt my head to try and see your cards.
See more of the cards.
As if it's going to make a difference on a laptop.
So, a little bit of context, I have killed Darren before with the Rain Razors like this. So he's going to be quite aware of it. But regardless of whether he full blocks or not, I can play the Rain Razors, I can get the reload, I can just continue my turn as player. So
he's going to have to block anyways and hope that he's going to survive. But it's just going to
play the Rain Razors. We trigger Riptide. I was going to say I don't want to forget that one. So no damage dealt, unfortunately, but that is completely fine. 2 cards in hand though. 2 cards in hand. Oh yes, the Death Touches there, which is the 2 block. Yeah, I was quite unhappy about this coming in for 2 go again.
I thought he fully blocked.
I was letting him read it just in case it would matter on his turn.
Does he get a turn?
Well,
doesn't look like it. I mean, was that from Arsenal?
Yeah.
Oh, right, beating him in because you've got a sigil and something else there.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's a lot of this deck is just sequencing.
Yeah.
So being able to go...
I love decks where you can bluff.
I like being able to fluctuate the attacks a bit. So going from this big arrow into this smaller attack into this big arrow. Obviously, didn't work this time because I believe it was a list with blood drops.
Right.
So we are getting closer to the end of the game now. And it's a wither for 1. On hit frailty. Yeah.
Block with Trench, go on.
I believe I did.
Go on, block with Trench.
I'm sure I did, because I was working out whether it was worth or not. No, we block with the Rain Razors.
No.
Yeah. Which, looking back, it might have been worthwhile keeping, because it would have just been an easy card to just catch the win off. But yeah.
I'd have just blocked with Trench and made it funny.
Yep, I just passed the turn.
Pass turn back?
Passed the turn.
Or were you hoping for something else there, like?
No, so if I remember correctly, I had a trap in Arsenal. So I believe it was the Spike Pit trap in Arsenal, with a Collapsing trap in hand, a Tar Pit trap in hand, a Frailty trap in hand, and a Seek and Destroy. So I couldn't do anything.
Well, that's a shit hand. I mean, you can.
Hey,
it's
good. It's good if he starts doing some reaction stuffs, which I was really hoping he was going to react on this Ice Lip. Which I got really worried about.
I like how we forgot if he used it on pitch with it.
Yeah, so fun fact as well, the sigils that Darren are using are yellow. Because it pitches for 2.
What a swing, he's little spider bites.
Yeah, and pay for the 2 6s. I'm not going to say anything on the matter, I've had the conversation before. But yeah, so...
I mean, he's testing stuff out and he's doing it the old-fashioned way, not like what everyone seems to want to do.
Pre-med, Seek and Destroy. Any response before I pass? Again, still got the 2 traps in hand, and the trap in Arsenal.
Looks like he has a handful of defense reactions.
Yeah, this is where it started getting quite stale.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is becoming a game of chess where you just can't decide who wants to actually hit the other one first. Just take me
queen. Yeah, the 2 of us weren't very happy about it at this point. But again, I see a Codex now.
Oh, that's a Codex. I thought it was a Frailty trap. I was like, oh god, no. It's continuing.
No, I believe I actually have a turn this time.
I was going to say, it's like watching Oldham v Oldham, like back in the day. Just hit each other with a hammer, hope for the best.
I believe Darren is just passing back to me once again.
Just blind Azalea. That's why you play Azalea. Blind Azalea. Darren's now officially bored and on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this game's become.
Yeah, so trenching away that Spike Pit Trap, unfortunately. It's one of my favourite cards to play in the Uzuri.
I mean, to get things moving, I think you need to do this.
Seek and Destroy. Leave. Codex. Yeah, still got that Collapsing Trap in hand, still got the Top Pit Trap in hand. We go with the Codex. Can't even remember what I grabbed. Actually, I think I do. But it didn't work out how I planned. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the Remorseless that I left in there from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, it's just damage after damage, so it's quite nice. Yeah, grab the Remorseless from earlier. Because I'd rather see that off of the Codex rather than just hoping to draw it again. Yeah, nice little 8 damage.
It's almost the flapjack combo. I'll call this the jam donut.
Getting rid of this target trap.
Oh, Jesus.
Which I think Darren was quite happy to be like, oh, sweet, another trap's gone. But again, he's got a handful of reactions. So...
literally one of them's a shred.
Yeah. 2 frailty traps, a sink below and a shred. And then I can't remember what's in Arsenal. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we should sink right now. Sure, yeah, please sink it.
Just anything right now.
Yeah. Yes. Come on, pick the deck up. Put it under.
You're teasing us here, down.
Put it under.
Just do it.
Oh, come on. Stop thinking about it.
It's a fucking frailty trap. You're going to do nothing with it on 6 health. Come on.
This was the turn where in my head I was like, if I had Dreadball, this would be so much different.
Oh yeah. I think if you had Dreadball out, he would have done that a long time. Imagine if he just picked up another trap.
It would be so fun. Yep, Ponder Breaks. I think it was a Bolton shot.
Trying to give you a frailty back.
Yeah.
It's your turn now.
Oh, it's a Rav Rabble.
Oh, at least he got something then, finally.
Yeah, and I still have that Collapsing Trap, which I'm like, I can't remember if I trenched away or I'm just like, you know what, this is free chip damage. Coming in for 3 go again. Because yellow Death Touch on top. Yep, just block the Remorseless. Nice little... I think this is where... Yeah. So he attempts to shred it, but Shred specifies that it has to be an assassin attack that is getting defended. So I felt quite bad, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather keep everything right than wrong, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
So trenching away the Collapsing Trap, which I was quite annoyed about. Loving the Falcon Wing though. Must be one of my favourite cards now.
What, like, Falcon Wing?
Yeah, it's just 0 for 3 go again. Like, it's so nice. Yep, just 3 go again. Do what you want. I don't care. Still got 3 cards in hand. Oh, it must have been the Spike. It was the Spike Pit I got rid of. Yes.
Oh, right.
Sorry. They're both blue 3 blocks. That's all they got in my head.
That's all these traps are.
Yeah.
3 block blues.
Codex.
Oh, another Codex.
Fun fact as well, and I'll keep saying fun fact, it's quite amusing to say so. But every time Darren goes to pick up this Codex, he always forgets that it's in French. And for those of you who don't know, Darren doesn't know French. So every time he picks it up and he tries to read it, and obviously you can't because it's in French. So it's one of the funniest things when I'm sat playing the game room. There's been a lot of people that's tried and picked it up and read it, and I'm like, we all know what Codex does. It's in French, but we all know what it does. Like,
it's probably more readable than the Marvel ones, if I'm honest with you still.
Yeah, the Marvel ones look cooler.
100%.
Way cooler.
Still need one more for the set.
Yeah. If anyone would like to make some donations,
oh yeah, please, yeah.
Feel free to donate the Cold Foil Marvel Codex of Frailty to our boy Michael.
Go to my GoFundMe for Codex Frailty Marvel page. Oh, there's a pummel. Is that the one pummel he's running or something?
Yes.
So it's like your one-off E-strike, one-off come up and he's blocked with it.
The one of E-strike is just for now. It's going to become a 3. Yep, so in fact, with no blood drops, card in Arsenal again, I'm not worried at this point. But I think I wanted to value my life. So, trip by a trap deal.
Triggering the damage. I mean, if you can trigger the damage, why
yeah,
not?
100%. Like,
I don't know how many sigils he's saying, but you'd rather trigger the damage at this point, especially on their turn. It's much, much better.
100%. Like, just getting it out of Arsenal, it was in my head. I was debating on whether I wanted to get it out of Arsenal or if I wanted to use it for Trench to load narrow. But I mean, there's a rain race in hand.
Yeah,
you can answer that one yourself, and I'm sure there's a bolting shot in there as well.
It feels like we got in such a hurry to this end stage.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, right, now it's the...
yeah. Now this is where it starts slowing down.
Now it's that when Riptide might struggle to actually kill you because you're not doing anything I need you to.
Nice little coming in with Remorseless for 8 with a blood rush.
So you're... With the rain razors, that's a really nice combo, but you're just hoping that...
I'm hoping he blocks exact. Because if he blocks exact, then the Rain Razors puts him down to 2 and the Blood Rat will finish him off.
Yeah.
That is my plan going into this turn. Like, I know this version of Uzuri has quite a few 2 blocks with the Humbles that cut down the size.
I still remember watching that one from the Colin, Lexi versus Azalea. And there was the Azalea player just took so much damage from this Lexi, and I'm looking going like, what are you doing? You should not be taking this damage. One of them was Remorseless, and they'd done it all just to go Codex, and I just looked and thought, well, you've just killed yourself from your own, like an hour you should know about.
Yep, so here we go, blocking exactly 8.
Exactly
so
8.
This has worked out exactly how I wanted it to. Getting the Rain Razors for the +2. In my head, I was like, there could be a defense reaction, but it can't come from Arsenal because Remorseless was played face up. So there's a few little ways to go around this. Blood Rat's going to come over, and now I believe we're talking about how he can't pay for it. Yeah, he blocked with his blue.
Does he show what the other card is?
I think he does, yes. I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure he shows. Obviously, I remember that the Shred was in Arsenal from the previous turns when he tried to use it on the Red Rebel.
I'm guessing he's trying to keep a hold of an assassin attack there.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep something so that he can come back at us with like a little bit of chip damage and, you know, try and close that life chip difference down a bit.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it hasn't worked out this time, and yeah, it's a red isolate.
Red isolate. Well,
yeah. So there we go.
That's a good game.
That was another fun match with that was round 2 of the Armoury, which we still have 2 more rounds to show. 2 more,
you're 2-0, mate. Well done.
2-0 currently.
See if you go all the way.
Fingers crossed, Riptide's doing bits. Really enjoying them. Again, if anyone has any advice or anything like that, please give me a shout. I'm more than happy to sit and have conversations with people about Riptide.
If you're enjoying the content as well, please like, subscribe, all that usual stuff that people see on here.
100%. Bit of anything, just anything helps. Absolutely anything.
Keep an eye on the channel because tomorrow we are going to go for round 3, and I believe you played Ivan with Bravo,
on Aura Bravo,
which is a bit of a meme but also quite nasty at the same time.
Yes, but fun fact, there's one special little thing he does for against me.
What?
I'm going to keep that until tomorrow.
Okay, find out
nice
tomorrow.
Nice little cliffhanger for you there. Right, this has been Michael and Kevin. Thank you very much.
Take care.